Good morning, community. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening Canning Recipes. A little bit of everything. It's that time of year where firewood cutting is necessary. Now, I know up north you guys have probably already been doing this, but we are just now cooling off down here. So we're going to check out this cordless 40-volt chainsaw. We're excited to have this just in case we can't get gas or we run out of gas or any other particular reason. So as long as we have our battery charged up, we're going to be good to go. Let's check this out. Now we do have a couple of other chainsaws, but this one, guys, is probably more my speed if I needed to use it. I hope I don't. But it's packed up quite nicely. It doesn't look like there's hardly any assembly, so let's check it out. The great thing about these Badger or the Badger series is we have the mower and we have the weed eater, and they all use the same size battery, guys, so we can keep them charged up. Have 3 batteries charged in case we have to use one. Now, I will tell you that that Badger mower, man, it really knocks it out of the park for me. It's pretty good size for me. It's very lightweight. There's the blade in there. Let's see. Comes with a nice chain guard, and here's the chain. Okay, so we have the battery in it. So far, our only complaint is it said it came with some oil, and it didn't. But Greg did have some, and this is where you put your oil in there, and it's the chain oil, honey?
Chain bar oil.
Chain bar oil. And then here is the kickback bar. So with the battery, probably weighs about 8 pounds.
Okay, ready? Worked pretty good. This is pretty dry wood. Dry wood's usually pretty hard to cut through. It'll dull a chain real fast. So here's a gray piece, dry. Goes right through. Nice sharp chain.
Good.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty good. Kind of a maybe a lighter, medium to light duty, but it does pretty well. Seems to have plenty of power, and with a good sharp chain, it seems to go right through. So yeah, I like it. It's good.
Okay, thank you. It has a really good safety trigger. You have to push this in before you pull the trigger here, and it takes like a millimeter of a second to kick on, but it's a good safety feature. So all in all, Greg thinks it'll do good for light to medium duty. So we're glad to have this in case of emergencies or having to cut up, like you saw some of our firewood out there, into smaller pieces for maybe our smaller fireplace in the house. So it's going to be quite handy, and I think that we'll probably put that to use a lot this year because our fireplaces here in our home are smaller, and sometimes when I have to put my firewood in there or I have to find smaller pieces, then it kind of stacks a little bit like that. So this will come in handy. Also for like if you have a wood burning stove or something and you need smaller wood, he says he thinks it'll do just fine on some pretty nice size tree limbs, as long as you have a sharp chain. And so we're going to give this probably from a 1 to a 5. We're probably going to give this a 4.5 star. But I'll tell you, the other Badger products that we have, like I said, that mower, I tell you, that thing is just it's a rock and roller too. And I did a review on one of those not too long ago, so go check that out. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Love you all. See you soon.